Imagine sailing through the crystal-clear waters of ancient Southeast Asia, where waves whisper tales of a forgotten empire that once ruled these seas. Before the modern nations we know today, before the age of European exploration, there was Sriwijaya, a maritime Buddhist kingdom that shaped the destiny of an entire region. Picture yourself in 7th century Palembang, Sumatra. The air is thick with the aroma of exotic spices, and golden temples pierce the tropical sky. This wasn't just any kingdom. This was the Venice of the East, strategically positioned along the legendary Malacca Strait, where ships from China, India, and Arabia would converge. Sriwijaya wasn't just about trade and wealth, though they had plenty of both. Gold flowed through its ports, and its merchants controlled the spice trade that would later drive European explorers mad with desire. But what made this empire truly remarkable was its role as a beacon of Buddhist learning and culture. Imagine the scene. Thousands of monks and scholars traveling across treacherous seas from India and China, just to study in Sriwijaya's prestigious monasteries. The famous Chinese monk I Tsing spent years here in the 7th century, describing a thriving center of Buddhist scholarship that rivaled the greatest universities of its time. But like all great empires, Sriwijaya's power wouldn't last forever. The 11th century brought devastating attacks from the Chola dynasty of South India. Think of it as a medieval trade war turned violent. Two maritime powers clashing for control of these vital shipping lanes. Slowly but surely, Sriwijaya's grip on the seas began to weaken. By the 13th century, this once mighty empire had dissolved into history, leaving behind only whispers of its former glory. But what a legacy it left. For over 6 centuries, Sriwijaya was the empire that connected east and west through the seas, a true bridge between cultures. Today, as container ships pass through these same waters carrying the world's trade, few remember the Buddhist empire that once ruled here. But Sriwijaya's story reminds us that globalization isn't new. It's been happening for centuries, shaped by empires that understood the power of connecting people, ideas, and cultures across the vast oceans.